Hey guys, Nemo here, and we just planeswalked back to Ravnica. We've already been here in the Magic the Gathering Duels the Planeswalkers 2013 campaign. Alright, so we just came from Alara, where we beat Ajani, and now we're back in Ravnica. We've been here before, that's where we beat the Goblins deck and Jace. So right here there's Yeva, that's the last deck I haven't unlocked yet. Then there's Chandra. I started the game with that deck unlocked, but we haven't played against it yet in the campaign. And there's Jace again, so I guess he's gonna have a campaign only deck or something, or we're gonna play the same deck again. It's kind of interesting, weird. I expected there to be 2 encounters, but instead there's 3 decks to play in 1 encounter, so who knows. And then after that we're obviously gonna fight against the big bad man himself. If you don't know who that is yet, then I don't know what to say. So let's play against Yeva. Now, the last deck we unlocked was the life gain deck, so I would play the life gain deck. However, I think I'm gonna play the life gain deck against Chandra. That seems like a lot more fun. So we'll play another deck here, and that actually is nice because we also haven't played the deck, what's it called? The deck where you attack with one creature at a time. So why do I forget the name of that mechanic? That's weird. But yeah, we're gonna play that deck, so the Pharaox's deck. So let's play that deck here. Exalted Darkness, yes, Exalted. Exalted is the name. So we're gonna play Exalted Darkness against Yeva's deck, which should be interesting. She's gonna have a lot of creatures, and hopefully I'll get the Arbiter dude. There's only one in the deck. Probably don't even have it unlocked yet, but that would help a lot against her. Other than that, I don't know that much about the Exalted deck yet, so we're gonna see how it works. You know, I might get totally squashed here, but that's okay. I'm all doing this to make it the most fun I can make it, so that's what I base my choices on. I only have 2 lands, but one of them is Cathedral of War, and I have a bunch of stuff that only costs 2. However, I don't have a swamp, and that's kinda bad. I can play this, but it only works well on a black creature, so I guess I'm gonna draw another hand. It hurts to get rid of that, but I'll have to play this then, just because this guy's nice and I can get a swamp with Evolving Wild. So yeah, that's the annoying part about the Cathedral of War, is that it's not a swamp or a plains, you know. So this deck could have a lot of mana problems. We're gonna have to find out how well that mana stuff works. And pause. And back to the action. So yeah, I had to get something to drink there. Flying Exalted, blah, 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 dude that can regen. Yeah, this guy. Here's another flyer, by the way, so yay. I don't expect Yeva to have a lot of flyers. It's a green deck after all, so there is the guy that has Death Touch and Reach, so that's good for her against me here. Oh, there it is. I don't know how many there are in the deck. Probably a lot, because I've seen her drop this every game so far. Every game that I played against that deck, I've seen it be dropped, so I can play 1 creature at a time here. I'm okay with trading here. I know I'm playing the Exalted deck, and I should probably not trade too much, but I'm okay with trading against this one, since it's so good for her. But does she want to trade? There we go. Okay, I'm fine with that. I like the trade there. So I'm gonna play Daggerclaw Imp. That's really nice, by the way. This guy is basically a 2/2 for 2 that has flying, because he has Exalted. So actually that is quite good attributes for its cost. But I guess Exalted is supposed to be a downside, but it really is pretty much a positive thing in this deck. So I drew this ring here. My dude is a black guy, so what's this guy do? All creatures able to block Taunting Elf do so. Okay, that's fine. Can I put Okay, I can survive that. So play, hang on, I want to play it for white mana, please. Play that. Equip it for, yes, I want to equip it for white. Thanks, cool. Equip. 2 to regenerate. I won't have the mana open to regenerate this turn, but that's fine, I think. Won't be a problem. She'll have better things to do on turn 4 because she has a lot of 4-drops in that deck, I do think. So I don't worry too much about removal here. Shit, and if she does remove it, then I still got this one. So I do need to draw a land to be able to use that. But I can play it for just white, so that's cool. So Deathbringer Liege, let's actually look at it. Let's bring it up. 2 colorless mana and 3 that can either be white or black. It's hybrid mana. So other white creatures you control get +1/+1. Other black creatures you control get +1/+1. So the reason it says that, instead of saying other white and black creatures you control get +1/+1, is if you have a white and black creature, a creature that is both white as well as black, then it gets +2/+2. Now, whenever you cast a white spell, you may tap target creature. Whenever you cast a black spell, you may destroy target creature if it's tapped. So, really good guy for this deck actually. So, this comes in and gives something +1/+1. He's gonna give it to the Taunting Elf, which makes it just not big enough to kill this guy yet, I do think. Yeah, so luckily. I'm almost want to kill the Taunting Elf because it's gonna be too big. But then I can't play also. Then I can't also play Guardians, or I can just keep the mana open to regen. That is probably better. This way I keep this card in hand rather than trading it for this one. You know. Because if I play this, then that means this guy dies, so I basically trade the cards. But this way I still have a card more in my hand, so you know. And I don't need to. This guy is gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. I can regen it, I can regen this one, or I can Doomblade if needed. So probably should attack there just to make me regen. Okay, that guy is gonna get Doombladed. Look at this guy. 4-cost, 4/4. At the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. So that's normally that would be a downside, but right now he could, for instance, return Bond Beetle to his hand and then play it again, and he again gets to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And there's a lot of creatures that do stuff like that in Yeva's deck, which means that this guy is really powerful for her. So I need to get rid of that immediately. I can't allow that to exist. This Taunting Elf is kind of annoying for my deck, by the way. I'm starting to think, and that makes she's gonna be a 3/4. Won't have Death Touch, luckily, but I'm gonna have to block with Deathbringer Liege. Hopefully she won't have some trick to kill Deathbringer Liege then. But I'll play it. Screw it, man. I'll play it. I'll play my Deathbringer Liege. My wall is gonna die though. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about this. Well, wall, it's duty bound dead. It's actually a dude. It just looks like a wall because it's O2 and it can regen. So I think of it like a wall, but she's almost dead. That's actually, wow, I wasn't even paying that much attention to her. I was more concerned about board state and what more she could play, because I don't know much about that deck yet. So other than this guy being really good for her. There's probably 4 of those in the deck too, man. So I killed one and she drops another one. But I don't think I need to worry here, because she doesn't have reach, does she? And she's tapped out. So I win. Well, we haven't been able to see much from Yeva, but I'll play her deck in the near future. So we're gonna see a lot from Yeva. So yeah, actually I can play it in the encounter. Let's do that. So I unlock a card, but I'll get to that later. I'll just go into the campaign later. Oh, that was a really good card too. Obviously, the first card you always unlock with every deck is the if with all these decks that want Planeswalker is the card that actually the deck belongs to. You know, the legendary creature.